We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Ervin Santana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for San Diego, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Two and one to Juan Lagares. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one gone to begin the evening. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. The pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a good start here for Ervin Santana. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Helpful.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. One away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Kane, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Richards comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Richards, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Hiura tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Striding in, Austin Nova. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and 0 now. Three runs already home here. That's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside. He misses ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Standing in, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. First and second now, one man out. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Batting now, the pitcher, number 43.
Standing in now, Garrett Richards. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 3 apiece. Here's Brock Holt now. His past history with Richards. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
To the plate now, Irvin Santana. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it. Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Richards peers in. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him third best on the San Diego roster. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one. Fouled away. In there, 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-3 San Diego.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Christian Yelich is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ryan Braun is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. In his career, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and Now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Up next to Milwaukee.
With one away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show as you get a look there at our upcoming telecasts over the course of the next 7 days. So stepping in, Avisail Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Behind 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
Ball, that's in.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Line toward right center. That's in there, base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. It's a 4-4 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Austin Nova. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Holt.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Richards comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here now's the pitcher, Irvin Santana. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
The 0-1 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Padres 4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Will Myers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Again, another foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter number 9.
So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there,
Up
guys.
next for the Padres, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now it's 2-0. Mejia, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Two and 1.
Count 2-1.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Garrett Richards. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. called strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he fouls this one off. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. In now is Lorenzo Cain, a hit in 2 tries so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. The 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Pitcher making a move his feet right there. probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Andres Munoz answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Munoz. The first baseman, number 8.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 7 and the Padres 4. Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He went down on strikes last time up.
The center fielder, number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Santana will go over to first here, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This is line to left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. But you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
Ready once again, Will Myers. No hits to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This hasn't been the most impressive at-bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hopped up. Braun is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Brewers 7 and the Padres 5. In now, Austin Nova. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Austin Nola.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
RBI.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The pitcher, number 54, Irvin Santana.
Digging in to try it again. Irvin Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Tim Beckham has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Beckham has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1 count and the pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And a full count to Kane, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. From the stretch, the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
The set and the 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Brewers are out in front, 8-5. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Brewers, number 26, Jeremy.
Francisco Mejia will stand in, as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Josh Naylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 3 homers and 19 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Padres down in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 3-2 now. Keston Hiura will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The second baseman,
Keston Hiura will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 count, the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
Into the box, Austin Nola. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Pomerantz has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Brock Holt. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Myers, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Jeremy Jeffress. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pitch on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Strom is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Yelich on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line hard to the left side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Devin Williams will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
38, Devin Williams.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Machado now on 0-1. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Next to Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Blevins is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Line to the right side. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Striding into the box,
Avisail Garcia.
and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
I got the count.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A chance here for Dozier at second. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just inside. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 11 and the Padres 5. Bobby Wall comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 31, Bobby Wall.
Jurickson Profar is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2, here it comes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. High in the air down the right field line. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score as well.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Alex Claudio gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Alex Claudio.
First offering on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Will Myers as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Ball. Down.
To third. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
11-8 the final score in this ball game. Milwaukee put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Irvin Santana earns his 8th victory of the season. Garrett Richards was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Irvin Santana. His record is now 8-2. The loss goes to Garrett Richards. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 11-8. Dakota Hudson was victorious for the 5th time this season as St. Louis bested the Mets 4-3. The Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. The Reds swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 5-4. The Giants went deep 4 times as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. Steven Strasburg got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping the Nats down the Braves 3-0. He currently has the most wins in the National League. The Colorado Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-5. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-4. Diego Castillo won his 4th game thus far, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 2-0. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-1. Max Kepler grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Twins defeated the Orioles 3-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Jose Abreu was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 4-3. C.J. Cron was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading Detroit over Oakland 7-4. The Marlins finished off a 2-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. Brad Peacock earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 4-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.